Alright, so we're fucking back again reading the goddamn longest fanfiction I've ever had the pleasure of reading. It is still quite fun, like fanfiction in general, just, I hate this. Alright, so, there we go. Let's just jump straight into it. I don't want to waste your fucking time. I'm just gonna have a sip of water first. Alright, so, the author wrote in the author's note, word of advice, never write a fanfiction on an empty stomach. That's good advice right there. Never make a video on YouTube on an empty stomach. I can say that. I'm not on an empty stomach. I'm just just not want to do this. So if you don't know, so in the couple of last chapters they were like a lot of sex. There was also the chapter that said that Marco has to go on dates with all the girls to get to know them a little bit better. So that's sort of what Marco is going through right now. Not the worst sort of way of building character development with certain characters in the fanfiction. It's just fanfiction's not good. Alright, let's go. So last time he dated Starfan 13, or the guy gave her a fanon name called Abigail, which is cringy. After the date with Abigail and Marco's relationship began somewhat better. Social link up. Social link go. Hey Marco, I kinda like you. Oh, cool. I like you too. Kissy, kissy. Raku up. Somewhat better. And now it's time. And now who the next will have their fun? What? Gotten somewhat better. And now the next will have their fun. Okay, so tried writing there, but it got a little bad. Marco was awoken by the sunlight pouring down from the blinds, and he moved his arms to grab Abigail, but then she was gone. He shoots up, grabs his pajama pants, and went downstairs to be blasted with a delicious smell. Oh, like, what kind of smell? He walked to the kitchen to see the girls cooking. Hey, Marco, you have a mac and cheese. Yes, girls. I do love some mac and cheese. See the girls cooking in nothing but their aprons. That's such a trope when it comes to harem stories. It's not even a good trope at all. Good morning, Marco, she said as she kissed his cheek. Star, what's going on? Why are you wearing only that? He asked, pointing at the apron. Why are you wearing only that, retard? Oh, it was Ajana's idea. She said that it would okay, let's move the voice here. Oh, it was Aunt Jana's idea. She said it would excite you if you saw us like this. She said as she then narrowed her eyes. Is it working? She asked. God, hell yeah, it's working. He thought, but all he could saw was, Star chuckled and kissed his cheek, and again, well, why don't you go and take a seat? The girls have so much to serve you, she said as she returned to the kitchen. Marco then sat down and waited for breakfast. After a short while of rustling in the kitchen, stopped and Star walked out with a covered dish. Here's your first course, she said, then revealed Denver omelette with a side. Holy toast! I gotta actually look that up. Denver omelette. It's just like a very basic omelet. I mean, it looks pretty good, but like, it's your typical fucking omelet. I do love Denver omelet. I am proving I am not from different country with having American food in my fanfiction. That's what he's doing. He's just like, hey, I know American food. Yeah, Denver omelet. That's a good one. My mom make that for me. She's in my real life harem. Oh, wow, Star, that looks impressive, he said as he took a bite. His exploded with flavor till he bit into an eggshell. You're not supposed... Okay, so let me just give you like a tip here of how to write good scenes with food. Food is supposed to not be disappointing if it's not for comedy. What he did there was that he tried to have this like I love the girls, they make me good food kind of thing, but then he's like boom right over to this is bad because there was eggshell bites in it, which basically ruins the food. He pushed the place and rubbed his stomach. So, how was it? No, how was it? She asked. Well, despite the eggshells, it was good, he said. So how would you rate it? She asked. Rate it? He asked in a confused tone. Yeah, from like a 1 to 10, she asked. Well, in my honest opinion, I would give it a 7 out of 10. He said, started and jumped for joy and left with an empty plate. That's when Jana walked in with her own plate was leaking a dark purple cloud. She then lifted the dome and revealed a blackberry oatmeal. Wait, I didn't see that. I like food, so it's like cool to like learn about new. Ooh, that looks kind of tasty. I mean, it looks very basic, but like okay. With a side of a bubbling black drink. I hope you like my witch's breakfast, she said. I gotta give Jana a voice. I hope you like my witch's breakfast. Jana, can I ask you what you put in this? He asked. Oh, don't worry about it, she said with a smile. Marco then gulped and grabbed a spoon and eat some of the oatmeal. As he did, his eyes shot open at the flavor. It was refreshing and sweet. He then took some of the black drink. It tastes like hot chocolate, he said. It has. Can't you just say it is? I just added my secret ingredient to make it black. Shit. Wait, what? What do you mean, Jana? Oh, of course, the secret ingredient is something you can easily buy at a pharmacy. She thought as he continued eating. After he was done, Jana started to massage his shoulders. So how would you rate it? Rate my dish, Marco. Well, I would rate it an 8.5 out of 10, he said. What? She said. Jana, you put Viagra. You put Viagra into blackberries and you didn't think he would notice? He said as he was looking down in shame. Of course, if it had to be the blue pill, I would have given it a 9. He said, for real? She asked, which he nodded his head. Okay, next there will be no pill, she said, as she took her plate and went back to the kitchen. Alright, what's next? When he thought that's when Brittany walked in hands covered in bandages. When she removed the dome and revealed a stack of yellow muffins. Muffins? Wow, Brittany, I thought you would go all out, he said. Nigga, they are making food to you for free. They are literally giving their life to you. And you're so disappointed in their fucking food. Oh, it's not done yet, she said as she pulled out a bottle and pours over the muffin. Get the show. Don't do this. Begin to show steam. Dig in, she said. Marco then took a bite and went into bliss. It was both sweet and tender. I looked inside the muffin and it was 2 layers. Brittany, what are these layers? She began smirking and began explaining. Well, dear Marco, there are 2 types of meat. One is sausage and the other is hamburger. The muffin in itself is actually French bread wrapped around thick sauce is actually cheese. As she started, Marco continued eating. I'd like to call it breakfast muffin burger, she said, as Marco finished. Well, I have to say it's great, he said. So what's the rating? 9.5 all the way, he said. To which she jumped for joy. Then she hugged and kissed his cheek. Oh, this is the most boring chapter. Can we get to the good stuff? She then took the plate and returned it to the kitchen. As she see Marco groaning. Girls, which confused him. That's when Abigail came and placed the dish on the table. Real glazed ham top with fried eggs and a little flag with a heart. Well, nice presentation. Marco then cuts in the middle of some of the yolk pouring down. Oh, it's like omurice, which is like cool. Like this type of omurice where like the yolk like the yellow part of the egg just like pours on all the rice. It shit looks so fucking tasty. So glazed ham mixed with the yolk and something spectacular sweetness. It's mixed with the bitterness of the eggs, sending the taste buds into overdrive. As he continued eating, Abigail would hand him water every time he would choke. As he finished up, Abigail took the plate and he drank the last of his butter. Abigail, that was delicious. 9.5, 9 out of 10. God damn it, get to the good part. Thank you, Marco. I'm glad you liked it. She returned to the kitchen when Jackie came out. Okay, Jackie, what you got? He asked us to give him the plate of just eggs, bacon, and poured maple syrup on the egg. You don't do that. You can do it on the bacon. Enjoy, Marco, she said as he began eating them. Once the syrup enhanced the taste of the eggs, she then noticed the syrup has soaked the bacon and took a bite and fell in love with the taste. I gotta say, Jackie, out of all the dishes I had, yours is the most refreshing. 7.5 out of 10. He said, just Jackie smart and took her plate back to the kitchen. Okay, so start jamming and all fed me, so that means next is Hope. He fought. He corrected Hope came walking in with a dish. I hope you like it. She said, reveal lamb. Fucking lamb chop. Dude, how much is this nigga gonna eat for breakfast? He's looking back, he realized it was fresh and continued eating and nothing of feeling inside of him. Well, what is this feeling, he asked. Wait, homemade mint jelly? Oh no. This is bad. Marco then enjoyed eating and realized taste. He was finished, Hope took the plate and was... Only Marco stopped her. Wait, do you want to know my rating? He asked. Not really, I just want to feed you, make you happy. Returned to the kitchen and girl circled around Marco. What's going on? He asked. Well, Marco, you tasted all of our dishes. Tell us which dish you like better, Star asked. I don't really know why you asked, it's obvious. I liked my dish the best, Brittany said. No way, I scored nothing mean. Janice said this. Got into an argument to Marco clear stone. Girls, it doesn't matter whose dish was better. You all made fantastic dishes. But if I had to pick one, it would be Hope. The shock, he said, shocking the girls when they asked why. Because it seems Hope didn't care that it was sort of some cook-off. She just made a dish out of love, and that's what really matters. He said, as the girls looked down in shame, disappointment. Now, will you excuse me while I need to sleep off this food? He's, my God, you just woke up and you're just gonna go back to bed. I've been eating so much food, I'm tired. He said as he got up to his living room for a long nap. It wasn't until 3 a.m. that he woke up. This is the last time I'm doing that, he said as he got up and found no one on the coffee table. Marco, me and the girls have gone. I decided to go out shopping. See you in a boot. Marco then sets down a note and goes upstairs to his room. He found Hope taking care of some of the cleaning in her room. Hey, Marco, she said, surprising her. Hey, Marco, I seen you woken up for your nap, she said. Yeah, you really stuffed me, he said with a chuckle. I hate when I say chuckle. It's not funny. Just say like a smirk or a laugh or like. Yeah, we thought it would explode after my dish, she said, and continued cleaning. That's when Marco asked. Alright, hey, you wanna go out tonight? Yeah, what's your plan? No. Sure, I would like that, she asked. Great. How's 7 sound? These chips are so good. It's cheddar and chipotle. I don't care about the fan fiction. Okay, fine, I'll get back to it. Oh my God, it's so bad. It sounds good. She said, and Marco left the room, leaving her to clean. As time passed, Marco was getting ready for his date with Hope. With a nice short-sleeved dress. Oh God, why is he wearing a dress? just go casually. This is like a kindergarten story. It's like, hey, when you go out for a date, I'm gonna wear my dress. I'm gonna look super sexy, and we're gonna have sex, a lot of sex. Okay, all set. He said, "Follow the pair of hands, cover his eyes. Guess who? Let me guess, Jenna. No, start. Try again. The voice. Marco spun around and hope, seeing wearing red dress and hat. Reach her knees. Red pumps. Now, like he pumps with that dick." And with a red button-up sweater. "Wow, you look really hot," Marco said while again blushing. "You ready to go?" Let me just give her a sec. She went to the bathroom, put on some lipstick, and looked at herself in the mirror and smiled. From back to Marco, they left to the house and walked towards the Chinese restaurant. They were sitting in time, no time in front of. They know, like how Hope likes to read yaoi manga, and how she's actually a skilled manga artist. Throughout the whole date, Marco and Hope were laughing and having a good time. When they left, they decided to go to the beach and walk barefooted on the sand. Oh, so Hope's just a manga artist. I wouldn't mind seeing this guy make fucking manga plot lines. Oh god, there's a really cringy line here. Ugh. Hold on, I'm gonna just have a bit of water. Oh no. "Oh, Marco, tonight has been so much fun. I'm really glad I joined your harem," she said. Oh, fucking, I want to die. Has this guy even updated lately? Nobody fucking cares about your fucking stupid harem. Yeah, but it's not over yet, he said as he picked up a bridal style and took it behind a rock. "Marco, is this the same rock we first had sex?" She said. What? He said? Marco, is this the same rock we first had sex? He said. So it's Marco that said it? I guess it was Hope. Well, I'm feeling nostalgic right now, he said as he wrapped his arms around her waist and began kissing her neck. Marco, can't we wait till we get home for this?" she said between her moans. I'm gonna give Brittany my lowly voice. But by the way, next time I'd have to do her voice. Master. What's the next one? It's Jana. Ugh. Hate Jana. I can't wait. Plus, I have some planned for you girls, he said as he removed his sweater and turned her around, kissed her ruby lips, and began to fondle her petite ass. Fuck. Dude, I'm gonna get in trouble with the policeman. But the policeman! Last time we did this, it was just a quickie. But this time, I'm going to take my time with you, he said as he pulled the straps off her shoulder and lifted her skirt and slid his finger inside her panties, reaching her slit while the other hand massaged her breast. Hope, you have an amazingly petite body. I would almost be bad to ruin it, he said, but I'll get it over with it, he said as he pushed his fingers inside of her. Her walls were tightening around his fingers as he pumped harder. His pinned to her nipple. Hope got free from Marco and started to rub his bulge. She pushed him back and unbuckled his tent to reveal his pulsating dick. Her ruby lips made contact with the flesh and started kissing it. As she licked the tip and took it in her mouth and started sucking it with her tongue swirled around his shaft like she was a oh no, like she was a lizard with her tongue. Hope, I'm going to. She then vices grip. This is a fucking World of Warcraft like raid boss. The final boss in World of Warcraft, facing your innermost sexual deviancies. She then vice grip. It's not vice grip his dick. It's vice grips his dick. The base before his seed shot. Just say semen or cum. It's not cringy when you say it. Because, like, well, semen is kinda, but, like, cum is, like, the least cringy way of saying it. Saying member, like, sword, or, like, I slit my sword out of her. No, I slide my sword into the sword. Like, that shit is just so bad. Nah, I want this to last, she said as she then aligned her slit with his dick and slowly slid in. She then moved her hips up and down, making sure that Marco was deep inside of her. Marco, it's been forever since I had you inside of me, she then said as she rode him, but then brought him down for a kiss. As the hips moved to get deep inside of her and sticking his 2 fingers inside her asshole to get a good grip. As he forced the tip of his dick inside her womb, she then screamed for the slight poke. Marco then continued pumping. Oh my god, it's like a second pussy, he said. I don't think I can last long. He then screamed inside her womb. Hope then rested on Marco's chest, breathing heavily. Marco, I didn't take my pill today, she said. Oh, don't worry about it. But what if, don't worry. What happens is that you're going to make, what is going to happen? It's going to happen to the other girls, he said. You mean? Yep. You will overbear my children, he said, and Hope then hugged them with excitement. Man, plot reveal. Holy shit. This nigga, real talk. Oh my god, I don't want to read the next one. Can we? 22 minutes. Oh fuck it. I'll read the next one next. I'll probably take a big break though.